Hello, watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan.
Danny.
We're back here today with Demon Slayer. We're doing episode 9 and 10. So, again, for those of you who may not have seen some of the intros before, Danny is new to this anime, but I am not. I've actually read the manga. I've read it all the way through. As for the anime, I've only watched part of season 1. So I haven't fully watched this through here either. So we're gonna check it out. So last we left off, Tanjiro, they met the other two demons, the doctor, and they were telling him how there is a possibility to turn Nezuko back into a human. And we've got those two special demons that are now attacking them. So we're gonna continue on here with what's gonna be, looks like a pretty big fight going on. Anything you want to say, Danny, before we start?
No, I think well, I say no and then I have stuff to say. But last time our theory was that in this show, they resolve kind of one plot line in the middle of the episode and then they leave a cliffhanger to be resolved in the middle of the next episode. That seems like it's kind of been the trend for the last couple episodes, and so I'm interested to see if that's something that's going to continue. That's what, yeah, and
Yeah.
um, yeah, man. It's interesting that they continue to bring in new types of demons, and we get to see new powers and stuff. The fact that it's possible that anytime a human is turned into a demon, they could be special. Leads the door open for so many different types of special powers. Interested to see what we got going on today. So
Yeah.
anyway,
So we're gonna start Demon Slayer here soon. Before we do though, want to just remind everyone on YouTube. First of all, thank you for being here with us. Please remember to like and subscribe, and leave us a comment. If you want to watch with us here on Patreon, you can check us out at watching whatever. Yeah. You can check us out on patreon.com/watching whatever. It's got the full length reaction, all the commentary, everything is all in there. All you got to do is have your own copy of Demon Slayer and you'll sync it up. We'll have a timer on there. We have a countdown of when we start, and you can hit play and watch it with us at the same time. And for those of you joining us on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We greatly appreciate you being here, and we want to keep bringing some good content out here for all of you. All right. Demon Slayer is available on Netflix US and on Crunchyroll. So we're gonna start the show.
oh, and so I realized why that dude called Nesco a hag is because he's already madly in love with that other lady, right?
Yeah, he's well. It's hard to say. I mean, it probably is love, but it's also deep, fond respect for her.
ヤハバの言う通りじゃ。何もなかった場所に建物が現れたぞ。
鬼狩りは鬼と一緒にいるのか。どういうことじゃ。お前はやることが幼いというか。わしの着物が塵で汚れた。
私のマリのおかげですぐ見つかったのだから良いだろう。
マリを投げて家をこれだけ破壊したのか。鬼物師の手下か。
Oh.
What?
奥で眠っている女の人を外の安全なところへ運んでくれ。
外は危険です。地下室がありますからそちらへ。
So is he dead?
I don't know, man. That's crazy. The lady didn't seem affected much. Maybe he's not dead.
How do? Because obviously the demon slayers can kill them by cutting off their heads.
Right.
I don't remember, how do demons kill each other?
飾りの鬼狩りは。
俺を狙っているのか。
炭治郎さん、私たちのことは気にせず戦ってください。
Well, his sister too.
鬼ですから
Reminds me of Shaolin soccer.
Yeah.
全集中水の呼吸七の型雫波紋月曲
ほう斜めから曲線をついてマリの威力を和らげたな
なぜ動くんだこのマリ
They show it again. So violent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Quelching.
throwing his head back.
That word, man.
Wow.
あなたと二人で過ごす時を邪魔する者が俺は嫌いだ大嫌いだ
Oh, I wish my hair could grow back like that.
Yeah. That'd be funny, man. Just be a demon and your one power is growing your hair back. I'll take it, man.
But at the same time, with as far as power goes, it's like Meg, whose
Yeah.
fingernails only grow long.
Right. Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Meg's, super amazing ability to grow her fingernails.
So there's 12, like, super bosses or whatever, like, mini bosses.
Yeah,
Oh, and now she has, like, more balls.
6 balls.
Dude, this kid's badass.
おい間抜けの鬼狩り矢印を見れば方向がわかるんだよ矢印を避けろ俺の資格を貸してやる
What? You could do that?
Share his power?
Oh, so those two work as a team to control the balls.
動かしていたんだ
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I forgot all of this.
So why did that dude get his head blown off if he had that sight?
Probably because he was too worried about protecting the lady.
Right, that makes the most sense.
But so now my question is, if destroying his head doesn't kill him, how do demons kill each other?
Oh yeah, right.
三の型流々舞
Woo, 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 woo.
You gotta go for the head.
この二人から血を取ってみせます
Oh, that's right. He needs her blood.
He wants their blood.
Yeah, she wants to do research with it, so.
わしらから血を取るじゃと
気をつけろもし本当にそいつらが銃に気づきならまず間違いなくお前が今まで倒した奴らより手強いぞあいつらをおとりにして逃げましょう冗談です土ぼこりを立てるな汚らしい選別の時の鬼より回復がずっと早いお前はまず矢印の男をやれ周りの女は俺たちと妹で引き受けるネズコ絶対に無茶をするなよ
He looks at him upside down. That's like what my dogs do.
Yeah. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program. So close.
Crazy.
That's a pretty cool ability to have.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
蹴ってはダメよ
Ooh. Luckily she can grow it back.
すぐに血が止まらない回復が遅い
Cause she doesn't, she just never drank blood or whatever, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's become, she hasn't become a full-fledged
Right.
like demon, so.
絶対負けられない
How do you find someone who can control your movement?
Yeah. It's sort of like a video game.
I was just gonna say it reminds me of a video game.
You had to like cut off his hands, or
But he'll just grow them back.
that's true.
Or cut them off quickly enough so that you can do something while he's trying to regrow them.
Huh.
ねじるぜ竜竜二の型かい横水車
Oh, yeah, his head's coming off. End of the
Yeah.
episode.
So he got rid of one, right? And now
Yeah.
in the middle, right, and then now we're gonna see the second guy resolved in the first half of the the next episode. Is that what's gonna happen?
Probably, that's what I'm guessing.
Right.
The question is, can that other demon with the temari, I think that's what they're called, can
Right.
she do anything without this guy?
Right. It seems like she's just gonna be able to just like throw them really hard or whatever, right?
Probably, but it's just gonna be like a straight trajectory then.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be much easier to beat her, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna jump straight into episode 10 here. Together forever. Get his blood. Get his blood.
許さぬ許さぬ許さぬ許さぬ次々に技を放って受け身を取らないと撃ちよ
What the heck?
So he hit him with a bunch of arrows before he died. So it's pushing him in all different directions to basically like
水面切り雫波紋突きねじれうぜ
He's busting all the moves, huh? Pretty cool.
もっと苦しめ
Dang, he's countering everything with his moves. It's crazy.
that should be done.
He had nothing left for the last drop.
Last
Oh
fall.
man. Oh dude.
あばらと足が折れた
Dang. He can't heal like that quick.
Yeah.
Unless the demon lady knows how to heal like humans too. Dang. This dude's crazy.
Her leg's back.
死なないからって不用意に出てくるな何してんだ来るぞ
She sees them as family, right?
Yeah.
So they're like cute. That's hilarious.
私の周りを蹴り返すようになってきたとは
This is like Shaolin soccer.
禰豆子さん自身の力です人の血肉も食らわずに彼女が自分の力で邪魔だ逃れ者は引っ込んでおれあなたは鬼物児の正体をご存知なのですかあの男はただの臆病者です鬼が群れることができない理由を知っていますか鬼たちが束になって自分を襲ってくるのを防ぐためですあのお方はそんな小物ではない
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? Why only 12 of them if he can create
Right.
as many as he wants?
その名を口にしましたね
Have too many and they'd probably turn against him.
Right.
白日の魔法脳の機能を低下させ
お願いですどうか許して
Oh, the hell?
Oh my god.
体内に残留する鬼物児の細胞に肉体が破壊されることただ鬼物児は鬼の細胞が破壊できるようです
That would be like his failsafe, right? So he can control and kill demons that he needs to.
十二気づきではありません十二気づきは眼球に数字が刻まれていますが
Damn, that's crazy.
弱すぎる
Holy crap. They're weak. Just
So that girl's
obsessed.
gonna grow back. Oh.
No, it said it's pointless for demons to fight each other because they can't kill each other. But
Right.
with the curse, what's his name's blood? You know, with his blood in her, it's gonna basically just eat away at her
Uh-huh.
cells.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I was saying it's kind of his failsafe, right? So if demons turn on him,
Right.
he can kill them.
小さい子供みたいだ。
So she was probably a kid who just liked to play and got killed by what's his name, or turned into a demon by him.
十二気づきだとおだてられ、騙され、戦わされ、本物の鬼だ。ねずこ。
先ほどから禰豆子さんがこのような状態なのですが。
大丈夫です。多分二人のことを家族の誰かと思っているんです。
しかし禰豆子さんのかかっている暗示は人間が家族に見えるものでは。
でも禰豆子はお二人を人間だと判断してます。だから守ろうとした。
本当に人でなくなっても生きたいと。人でなくなることは辛く悲しい。
What is their power again? They don't need to drink blood or something?
No, they do, but they get it from
Oh,
people
right,
willingly.
right. Right. What was their power? Healing power?
Well, besides being a regular doctor, he can hide the presence of things. She has you know, when she releases her blood, there's a smell that does
Oh,
different
right.
things.
確かに預けた方が禰豆子のためにも。俺たちは一緒に行きます。それでは玉代さんも石郎さんもお元気で。行くよ禰豆子。炭治郎、お前の妹は美人だよ。
It's making up for calling her a hag before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're
introduced to
finally seeing-
the blonde guy from the credits.
Yeah, finally
Right.
seeing him. And we saw a bit of him at the end of the selection
Oh,
process, right?
right.
The
He
testing
survived the trials.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
now we finally see him. You're right. Right? This episode ended. The fight already ended, and then it continued on with a bit more of the story and continuing, you know, and meeting this new kid. So it
It was a full resolution, and then it was just a cliffhanger at the very, very end. So it was format's a little bit different, right?
a little bit,
Um,
but normally I would have expected
Mhm.
the end of the episode to be the end of the fight, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
And then we
So
get
we
like
get
kind of
that.
like the aftermath of the beginning of the next episode, usually, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
which it kind of did, right? His new location, they told him, and he's on his way, and which is when he runs
Right.
into this kid.
Right.
So now, one of the, you know, just like with all the other stuff we watch, right? Question, you know, my thought would be, if you were in a situation where you're on death's door, and you have someone who
Uh-huh.
tells you that they can save your life, but obviously you would stop being a human. Is that something you would accept, or is that something you would turn down?
I would take it.
You would take it?
I would take it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. Like it's that question, like, oh, if would you want to live forever, even though like everyone you care about would die or whatever. But I'll still do it.
Hmm.
I'll still do it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen after, like, is it nothing,
Mhm.
or is it really like eternal salvation or torture or whatever, damnation? Just the not knowing part. I would just rather live. Yeah. So
Oh, okay, interesting.
vampire, demon, or whatever. If you're really out there, I'm willing.
What if someone
Uh,
what if someone comes up to you and says they're a vampire and you're like, okay, but they're just lying. They just want to bite you.
My wife heard me say that, and she's giving me a very disapproving look. She's appalled.
I don't blame
She's
her. I
appalled
don't.
that I would want to live life without her. Um,
That
fine,
actually
fine.
reminds.
Any vampires or demons out there? There's 2 for sale right now. My wife said no, thank you. She said she doesn't want to spend eternity with me anyway. That's funny. All right.
That actually reminds me of I think it was in with drama. Oh, it was in this Korean drama Goblin,
Uh,
where and
uh-huh.
that show deals with like reincarnation. So at the end, the Grim Reaper, he's sitting there and he's got this couple, and they're arguing,
Uh-huh.
and he looks at he looks at his wife. He's like, "What are you talking about?" He's all, "If we're reborn, why the hell do I want to be remarried to you again?" Right? He's like, I want nothing to do with you. I want to live my own life."
That's that's hilarious.
Because I think that's the
That's
question they
funny.
ask in Korea, right? If we're
Right.
reborn, would you look for me again? Right? Would we be together again? And the
Right.
romantic thing is, yes, I'd
Right.
always find you and we'd always be together. But it's like, no, we're done.
Right.
I've
Right.
gotten through this, and now I want to do something different.
That's hilarious, right? That's like in a Game of Thrones. That show's been out for a long time, but Game of Thrones
Right.
basically like you're supposed to serve like the Night's Watch for life. But then
Oh
since he
yeah,
died once and came back to life, technically he's done
he's
his
done.
time. So like
Yeah.
so when you get married, it's until death do us part. So once you die and you come back, it's like all right, we're good,
Yeah.
right? Contract's over. I'm not breaking any vows to you because we already died once. That's hilarious, man.
um,
uh,
okay, but yeah. So I mean, my thought has always been, I don't. When you think about like vampires and other creatures that are supposed to be like immortal, right? I
Immortal.
yeah, I don't. I mean, for me, I don't think I would accept that because sure it'd be cool to live for maybe a few hundred years, right? See what
Okay.
changes and see what comes out, but I think knowing my personality, I would really get bored after like 400 years. I'd be like, dude, this is dumb. I'm tired of it. I don't want to keep on living forever. So,
So you just want to
so
like blink out of existence.
yeah, I think the part of
Uh-huh.
what makes living fun is a fact that we we do know that there's gonna be an end, right? Like,
Right.
how much
Yeah.
motivation, how much drive, how much fun would you have if you knew that you're always gonna have the tomorrow and the day after and the day after that, and there's gonna be no end to it, right? There would be, to
Uh,
me, there'd be no lack, there would be no motivation to do anything because it's not like I have limited time.
it's
So
interesting. That's
yeah,
very interesting.
so you would accept
Hmm.
it. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't. I
I
would say
would.
no. Just let me die.
I don't know, man.
So
Like, I just want to keep going. I'm scared of yeah, what's gonna happen, you know?
but anyway, well,
Yeah.
about the episode. Any thoughts about episode
Uh,
9 and 10?
um, yeah, I mean it's crazy because we keep seeing stronger and stronger demons. We keep getting like more rules, and they keep talking about how like the big boss is so powerful, right? He's
Mm-hmm.
they're building it as so much. Like, what more can they do? I mean, does the main guy have all these abilities himself? Like he can like do blood curses. He can throw balls around and control them with arrows? Is he like the combination of all the special? Because I guess it all comes from him, right? Like the more blood he gives, the more powerful you are. So are all those skills like things that he has? Is he the boss that has like every single skill or something? Or I don't get it. Like, how could he
I
be more
don't think
powerful than
so.
these guys? Like,
I
right?
don't.
So then,
So I don't
so it's
fully
like,
remember, but I think
mhm,
power, as far as with the control that he had, besides his strength,
uh-huh,
obviously, I'm sure, right? But also his control.
uh-huh,
Like I said, when he gives them his blood, there's a curse placed upon them,
right,
right? That curse can activate to actually kill them, whereas a regular demon
right,
cannot kill another demon. So
right.
that's his control. Um, right, that's kind of the same question I have about when we see like dictators and stuff, right? What's the cause like his soldiers from just killing him and taking over, right? But there's some kind of
Right.
control and power that they have over the people, and I think it's the same with him, which is it. Well, what was interesting to me in the episode
Brainwashing.
is how, yeah, but
Hmm.
she had mentioned about his weakness, right? And his weakness is that
Uh,
he's afraid he's afraid that they might
right,
rise up against him, which is why he doesn't create a
right,
bigger army of demons.
right. So then now
So,
it's trying to help me. I think I'm gonna predict what's gonna happen then towards the end of the show then. So what happens is, I mean, for as long as there's been demon slayers and demons, they've been at odds with each other, but at the very end, in order to defeat the main guy, Nezuko, and people like the characters in this episode, um, the ones who are kind of like good demons or fringe, like kind of like half demon, those types of people are gonna bring others to their cause, and they're gonna work together to overthrow this guy, right? I think that's got to be what happens. Like that's the hint there, right? Like he's afraid that they're gonna rise up together and overthrow him, and so that
hmm,
must be what happens, right?
very
It
interesting.
has to be. Uh, uh,
Interesting prediction. All
right.
right. Yeah, I mean, so far, it's still been entertaining for me. You know, they throw a little bit of comedy and stuff in there to keep it a little bit light because it is such a dark anime. And the artwork is still very beautifully done. The music and the sound, everything, it's very well done. So right, up to this point now, I'm still, even though I had read the manga, I'm still very excited about watching this anime.
It's fun. It's fun. I see that. One thing I noticed is that in the beginning, we saw a lot more kind of demons killing humans, and we're seeing like less of that now. What we're seeing is more like just to drink their blood or whatever, right? We're getting more into kind of like the lore of the slayers and the demons and the rules, and so because we already know that's what they're doing. They go
Yeah,
around like slaughtering people, right? So we don't need to see that so often. Yeah. So then,
yeah.
but yeah, it's interesting. Like it's like yeah, it's like watching a video game like play out in front of you. This dude's like learned all these powers, and he uses them to defeat stronger and stronger like enemies or whatever. Um, yeah, I'm curious to see like how crazy can these guys get, right? Yeah, and it looks like
Yeah.
they're gonna start building a team, and so the team's got to be kind of like like the standard kind of D&D type team, right? There's got to be like obviously right, like obviously right now our guy is he's kind of like tanky and he's like a DPS, right? And then and same with Nezuko. So we must have, oh, and she was the healer, right, in this one. And then we have to have some type of like I don't know, like a caster type character, right? And maybe like a more tanky like type character. That's what I'm predicting now. So, right? When you form a group, you got to have all those like different like roles, right? So, um, yeah, I'm
Alright,
interested to see who joins their team. Like, what do they got? Um,
alright. Well, we should find out soon. We're already running into one of the characters here.
right,
And through
right,
the end credits and stuff, and the opening credits, we can see that there is that third character, well, technically the fourth character that joins it, the one with that mask, the boar mask.
right.
So
The
yeah,
animal mess, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we should
He
find
must
out
be the
about all of
tank.
them soon. He's a tank. That'll be interesting to see how correct Danny is with his prediction here on this one. So, all right. Well, we're gonna end it here. Again, that was Demon Slayer episode 9 and 10. Everyone on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Please remember, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, click the notification bell. Everyone on Patreon, thank you very much for joining us here. We appreciate your support. Glad to have you with us. And we will see you next time on Demon Slayer episode 11 and 12. Bye.